Okay.
I think we're ready. I'm Lindsay Madison. I'm the president and CEO of the Fort Scott Area Chamber of Commerce. And this is Leslie Godden with the Chamber. Diane Stryler, our chairman of the board, had to be out of town today and this weekend, but we have a lot of board members here. If you guys want to raise your hand, Chamber Board. So thank you for coming out tonight and helping with the event. So we are here at Bam Bam Brewing Company here in downtown Fort Scott. You all know where you are, but just letting those on social media know where we are, and thank you for joining us as well. So we are extremely excited to be celebrating another business in Fort Scott, another small business, and one in our downtown historic district. Just again, these buildings, it's one thing to open a business, but to invest in these historic buildings that are, what year was this one? 1867. 1867. So if you can do the math on that real quick, DBB. 159, crazy. So yeah, one thing to open a business, but another thing to also invest in one of these buildings that are downtown and put your heart into it, and working with some bones that have been around a while, and it looks awesome. And thank you so much for choosing Fort Scott. So, Gavin and Kristine Gemsky are the owners here, and they come to us from DeSoto, Kansas. Trent Freeman is Kristine's brother and sister. And their parents live in Bronson, Kansas, in western Bourbon County. So they made their way to Fort Scott through those connections and fell in love with our town, and also fell in love with this building, happened to be available, and we are so thankful. So they are moving their brewery here, their microbrewery. So we're super excited because it's the only microbrewery we have in Fort Scott. And then they have a loft upstairs, and I'm sure we'll get them more integrated into the community. So thank you for everything. I'm going to call up Mary Wyatt with the City of Fort Scott to make some brief remarks, and then we'll have James Wood, who is our incoming chairman of the board for the chamber. He'll be chairman next year, and he's going to make some remarks. He's also with DBB Inc., an accounting firm here downtown, and also Hometown Pub. And as he's going to tell you, Hometown serves the Bam Bam here down there as well. So he's going to speak to that. So Mary, if you want to come forward.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mary Wyatt. I am the business manager at City of Fort Scott. And I want to thank you all for joining us today here for the ribbon cutting of the Bam Bam Brewing Company. And on behalf of the City of Fort Scott, I would like to thank Gavin and Kristine for choosing to invest in our community. And we are so excited to see you right here in downtown Fort Scott. Thank you.
Thanks, Mary. I want to say on behalf of the Chamber, first off, we always welcome wonderful businesses and wonderful business owners. It's such a pleasure to work with these guys. But I will tell you from a personal experience, before they were really maybe even coming here necessarily, we had the opportunity to meet them and work with them. We found out they were brewing in Kansas. You know, as a hometown location, as a hub that we have, we love to support local things. And now, not only do we get a Kansas brewery, but we've got a brewery about 2.5 blocks away, which is fantastic. And I get to say that I believe, I was told today, that we actually have in our building the first keg of beer that was brewed in Fort Scott.
Wow.
So come down and try the pulse. But really, the best part of the whole thing is I've known Trent and Kate before Gavin and Kristine had come here, but just working with them and talking about what they do and why they do the things they do. I mean, this is the perfect place for them, is in Fort Scott, Kansas. Because we all know what makes Fort Scott special is everybody in this room and how we do the things we do to support the people in our community. And then that's what these guys do. That's what they stand for. They got integrity. They are great people, and they got great beer. I've had a few. But just, I mean, you're just a wonderful group of people to spend time with. And that's what makes up our chamber. And what makes our chamber so much more special than maybe some other chambers that are out there is that community effort. So on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce, we want to wish Gavin and Kristine, Gavin's hiding in the corner over here, and everybody, and Bam Bam's over here in the other corner. So, see where he gets that from. But we want to wish them so much success in our community, in the future for this and everything else that they're going to do in our community. And we just want to welcome them and say thank you for coming to Fort Scott.
Yeah, if you want to come forward.
I don't, but I was told I had to.
We'd love for both of you to talk. Can you come around here so that we can get you front and center on Facebook? So I'd like to introduce, I guess, real name, John. I accidentally put that on some things. He said only people who owe you money. I thought we're looking for you for money. Call him John. Really goes by Gavin, so sorry. But anyways, I'm going to turn it over to you guys. If you just tell us a little bit about yourselves, the business, what your plans are here, and anything you'd like to say. Where you came up with Bam Bam, the story you told me.
So, actually, it started when I was on the fire department. Myself and a couple of our friends, we used to chase beer all over the country. We go to Chicago, Nebraska. We had plans to go to Maine, which I think somebody told me was a trip. But we were sitting there drinking beer one time, and it was kind of the price of bottled beer. And I thought to myself, I can do this. I hate chemistry, but I'm good at it. And that's all beer is chemistry. I mean, it's a science, and there's some art to it. So that's how it all started, and went to them, and I said, let's start a brewery. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, we need some got coolers and little holes in it. We're good. So they went back to corporate America, and I retired from the fire department, and here I am. And they're here too, and no hard feelings or anything. We do nothing but support it. It was kind of fun. Love you guys, you know. So I've been brewing going on 13, 14 years now. This is the first tap room we've had. So quite honestly, I've got an idea. This is something that maybe we could let you know. I've never built a tap room. Right? So yeah, we're always open to suggestions for beers and stuff. Now that we get settled, as I get settled down, we try different stuff. So we get like mango around the beach, something around the beach. There'll be a lighter beer coming out. It's along the lines of kind of the English line. It's just super light, low ABV, that kind of thing. And then the stout beers are coming too. Quite honestly, nothing beats a 12% pastry stout. And that just helps you sleep. So, Bam Bam, the name, the logo was actually created by a buddy of mine and Jason. And Bam Bam is standing in the corner right over there. His full name is Alexei John Edward Bam Bam Gemsky. He's got a lot of looks. Reservation, things like that. But, oh, that's not your real name, man. It's his real name. As long as the person that did it on his driver's license. Anything. I thought it was really cool on baseball card, but he's thinking a different route. Still in baseball, just see what it's like. I'm rambling now.
The Bam Bam name, which is part of his name, actually was in Europe. So the kid was not with picking me. And so I was always just saying, just bam, 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 and that just one of his names. So, and then we just thought it was a really fun name for a brewery. So, youngest, favorite child, clear. No, I always say I'm not favorite. No. I have a favorite oldest son. I have a favorite youngest son, and I have a favorite daughter.
Do you have a favorite son-in-law?
Yes, I do, and I have a favorite daughter-in-law. Yeah, so I want to thank everyone for coming out and for your patience for this evening as we really try and get going. And it's been, wonderful already how patient everyone has been and helpful everyone has been. The community is just wonderful. I am so glad we picked Bronson. I am so glad it was just, honestly, it kind of fell into our lap. And because we were not actively looking. And Gavin and I had always said, if we open a tap room, we want it in a really old historic building and an historic area. And this just kind of came about. And Trent said something to me, and I went, what the hell, And so we did, and here we are. And we're just so excited.
I was always actively looking.
Yeah, so, and honestly, our entire family has helped so much. Our friends have come out and helped so much. We are just so blessed to have so many people helping us. So.
Yeah, we're just family and friends, and even, you guys hanging out. Getting to meet wonderful people. Family and friends made this happen.
Yeah.
Quite honestly, I just kind of do what I was told, and everybody else kind of did the framework to it. If it wasn't for everybody else, we wouldn't be sitting here. So we want a place where everybody can be comfortable, come in, have a drink, watch some TV, just relax, have fun, feel free. Bring in some food, whatever you want to do. That's always an option. And
Huh? No, you're still. I'm getting you. Don't you worry.
Thank you for your service as well, right? Your veteran?
Yes.
Yes, thank you for that. And your special this grand opening weekend is?
$3. Yes, $3 off beer flights. So,
What do they get on the flight?
so on the flight, you get to choose 4 different beers for a flight, and from if I can get the menu going. So
How much
just
is
4
the
different
flight?
beers, and so
Or is it
it's-
very depending on?
No. For the flights, normal flight is $10, so it's $7 for this weekend.
And their hours through the night are 10 o'clock and noon to 10 tomorrow.
Yes, and normal hours starting out will be Thursday and Friday, 3 to 10, and Saturday, noon to 10. So subject to change depending on what's going on.
And so she was telling me they don't plan to serve any food, but they encourage you to get something that you would like from a local restaurant and either have it delivered here or bring it in and enjoy that while you're enjoying the beverages here. And they have beer as well as wine and cocktails and non-alcoholic beverages, soda and everything. So I hope everyone has fun when they come here and support this business, but as well as other local businesses when you bring your food. So.
And I do want to say, the wine that we have here, we have picked wine that is from local Kansas farm wineries. So we do have that, and we have quite a few wines to choose from. If you have any questions, Jay would love to talk wine with you. So yeah, I'm I can help share with you. That is not I'm learning.
Okay, so we're going to do a drawing. We have a 50-50 drawing from the chamber, so we'll go ahead and draw that, and then you were doing a hat and a gift certificate that we'll draw for next. So if you want to mix those up and draw a name. Probably Kale's. Probably wins everything.
So.
Those win everything.
I hope so.
Kate Freeman.
Sandra, our treasurer over there, is in charge of the money, so she'll have that for you.
I need this.
And then we have your drawing for your hat and your gift certificate. Oh, Missy Berry. Okay, we are going to cut a ribbon. So we're going to do it kind of catty corner right here in front of the bar. So if anybody with Bam Bam or anybody you want in the picture wants to be up front, and then if all of you would like to join us, you can get behind the bar or to the sides and join in the picture. So all of you want to kind of picture drawing behind us in the bar area. We would love to have you in our picture.
Do not wake her up. Don't wake her up. I'm serious. She just fell asleep and she's been fighting it. Any other time I would say wake her up. Yes.
Get up there. Yes. All right, ready? Let's get a few. Ready, set.
Okay, on the count of three, we're going to say bam, bam. And then, yeah, bam. Or maybe it's bam. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bam!
Bam.
A little delayed.